Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine being in a really long-term, high-profile relationship, and then suddenly pictures surface,
Yeah.
pictures that could shake everything up. How do you respond, especially when the whole world is watching? Today, we're doing a deep dive into exactly that. We're focusing on the recent headlines about MMA star Conor McGregor and his fiancée, Dee Devlin. Our main source here is an article from the Daily Mail Online. It just came out July 14th, 2025. So our mission really is to pull out the key insights from this piece, look at the dynamics of, a celebrity relationship under all that scrutiny, and the support within it that seems unwavering, plus the fighters, let's say, ambitious career plans. We want to give you a shortcut, basically, to understanding what might be going on behind those headlines, beyond just the surface stuff. So the core event that's really made waves lately, as the article lays it out, is Conor McGregor seen kissing a, quote, mystery woman on a, well, what they call a busy Florida beach. And the source paints quite a picture, doesn't it? Says the woman was bikini clad and it was all happening like in full view of other beachgoers.
Very public.
Yeah, very public. The photos themselves, they show McGregor apparently beaming, cuddled up with this mystery dark-haired woman down in Fort Lauderdale. It's quite the display.
And what's really insightful here, I think, is Dee Devlin's immediate public response. It's not just that she, as the article says, brushed off the scandal. It's the way she did it, the speed.
Okay.
So on Monday, just days after, she posted this birthday tribute to McGregor on Instagram. She actually shared a post from a fan account, It read, "Happy birthday to the person who always keeps Dee entertained and makes her smile."
Huh. Just using a fan's words.
Exactly. And she also reposted a whole series of older photos of them together, again from a fan account. The article was quick to note this was basically, proving all is well. It's almost like a rapid response PR move.
Like crisis communication in real time, projecting unity, right, when it's being questioned. So how does that kind of intense pressure, being in such a public relationship, how does that shape those immediate reactions? It feels very calculated.
Oh, it absolutely is. It's like a chess game. As you said, that pressure is precisely why her response was so swift and public. It's an immediate defense mechanism, really,
Right.
to control the narrative.
Right.
Because in the celebrity world, if there's a vacuum, speculation just rushes in. So responding fast, even with something seemingly simple like a birthday post,
Yeah.
it sets a tone, projects stability,
Mm-hmm.
and, to really grasp why this might be effective,
Yeah.
you have to look at their history. This isn't just some new celebrity couple.
That's a great point. Yeah, their story goes way back. This couple has a serious past, and it kind of underpins everything we're seeing now. The article reminds us they met as teenagers way back in 2008 in a nightclub.
And that's key. What really seems to define their dynamic is Dee's role from the very beginning. She was like the bedrock. If you connect this to the bigger picture, the article calls her a key player in the MMA star's story. She supported him when he was, well, jobless, totally focused on just trying to make it as a fighter.
Wow.
That kind of history. Forged when things were tough. That's a powerful foundation.
And they've talked about it themselves, haven't they? McGregor told VIP magazine something like, I asked her to come over and we just started chatting. She seemed like a nice girl and I like good girls. Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, and Dee, she told MMA Fighting, he was already training when I met him, so I really admired his dedication to that. So you see that mutual admiration, that shared vision, right from the start.
Definitely.
And this leads to something pretty crucial. McGregor's own acknowledgement of her support. He's been quite vocal about it. He was quoted in MMA Fighting saying, I love to spoil her.
Right.
She does not work anymore. I hired her to the business. She works for me now and collects the checks.
Okay, so a literal partnership now.
Seems like it. And he sounds genuinely proud of her sticking by him. He said, Dee worked very hard throughout the years and stuck by me when I had essentially absolutely nothing. I only had a dream that I was telling her. For me to be able to take her out of work, give her everything she's ever wanted, and to travel the world with her fills me with pride. It keeps me going. We've been together a long time. She's been through it all with me. It's quite a statement of loyalty, isn't it? Both ways.
It really is. More than just romance, almost like a belief partnership, especially considering where he started. And this isn't fleeting. The article points out they've been together 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
They're not married, but they did get engaged. August 2020, he proposed on his 32nd birthday, apparently, down in the south of France.
Nice setting for it.
Yeah. His Instagram post then was simple. What a birthday, my future wife. And now they have this whole family life, a big home in Kildare near Dublin, 4 kids.
4?
Yeah, Connor Jr., who's 8, daughter Croya, 5, then sons Ryan 3, and Mech, who was just born in 2023. It's a full house. And the article even mentions McGregor supports Conor Jr.'s interest in MMA and boxing already.
Following his footsteps, maybe?
Could be. Now, the article frames this latest beach thing as the latest embarrassment for the relationship. And it specifically points back to Dee being ever present by his side throughout his sexual assault court case last year. That suggests, well, a pattern of navigating big challenges together.
Yes, and that court case was a significant one. It's important to remember the outcome there. McGregor lost that civil case in 2024. Jurors at the High Court in Dublin found him liable of raping Nikita Hand back in December 2018 in a Dublin hotel.
Yeah.
And the judge awarded Hand $250,000 Lockleton in damages, so a very serious legal finding against him.
And Dee's stance during that period, the article says she emphatically made clear that she intends to back McGregor, even going so far as attacking Hand in a series of posts on Instagram at the time. That's quite a strong public defense.
Extremely.
So here's a question, maybe for you, the listener, too. In a world where celebrity relationships often get called performative, how do we tell genuine loyalty from, say, a calculated PR move, especially facing allegations that serious?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Maybe there's no simple answer. But what stands out with Dee, perhaps, is the consistency. Both recently and during that very public civil trial, her social media defense then was, well, direct. She wrote things like, Conor and I dealt with these issues privately many years ago, as should be done in a relationship, and we have come out stronger than ever. She also mentioned we have 4 beautiful children now whose smiling faces and happy hearts are a testament to who he is and who we are. So it's that consistent narrative combined with their long public history. That's what seems to lend her support credibility in the public eye, maintaining that united front no matter what.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. Away from the personal, onto his professional life, which is also, well, full of drama. He hasn't actually fought in the UFC since July 2021. That's when he had that horrible leg break against Dustin Poirier.
Yeah, brutal injury.
Brutal! He was meant to fight Michael Chandler last summer, loads of build-up, then pulled out. Toe injury, apparently.
Right, another step back.
So the reality is he hasn't fought in the UFC in 4 years. 4 years. And he's even claimed he's retired before. More than once, I think.
He has, yeah. Seems to be a recurring theme.
Yet here we are, talking about his return again.
And what's really striking this time is the announcement.
Oh.
Well, it's pretty surprising. He claimed just last week, apparently, that he's making his long-awaited UFC return at their White House event next year.
Wait, a White House event for the UFC? That sounds unusual. What's the story there?
Well, according to the article, President Donald Trump announced he wants a UFC card to happen at the White House. Time for America's 250th birthday next July.
Wow. Okay, so a massive politically charged stage.
Exactly. And McGregor's comments about it are incredibly bold. He was at a press conference for Bare Knuckle FC, the promotion he co-owns now.
Right.
And he just declared, it's looking like I'm headed to the Oval Office again. That's where I'm headed next.
Again?
Yeah. And apparently, that got a round of applause from the fans there. He also doubled down on X, formerly Twitter, posting something like, accuracy is final. I have most KOs of all by a long shot, and I've been chilling on my yachts the last 4 years. To return at the White House with my sniper accuracy would be a very intriguing offer. It would bring me back in to focus on my return correctly.
Sniper accuracy at the White House. It's quite the statement, isn't it? It's such a fascinating mix of sport and, well, spectacle. What do you make of combining a comeback fight with such a prominent and, frankly, political venue? It feels like it elevates things beyond just sport.
Oh, absolutely. It's a very bold strategic move. It aligns McGregor very publicly with a specific political figure and a major national event. It turns his return from just another fight into this huge cultural moment, doesn't it? Leverages political connections for maximum attention.
Definitely gets headlines.
Genius PR, in a way, if controversial.
Yeah.
But it's a double-edged sword, surely. It opens him up to a whole different kind of scrutiny, blurs those lines between sport and partisan politics.
Yeah. That could alienate some fans, couldn't it?
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Even while it excites others. It's a calculated gamble, really.
Yeah.
Making sure his comeback, whenever it happens, is anything but quiet.
So wrapping this up, what does this all mean for you listening? We've sort of unpacked these recent headlines about Conor McGregor and Dee Devlin, seen how this long-term, very public relationship seems to navigate challenges, from, personal embarrassments to really serious legal battles, all while balancing this demanding high-profile career with these ambitious future plans, like fighting at the White House, potentially.
Hmm.
This deep dive, I think, really shows how personal lives and professional narratives get tangled up for public figures, how someone's image is constantly being shaped by both their actions and the actions of those closest to them.
That's right.
Which leaves us with maybe a final thought for you to consider, something to mull over. In this age of constant digital exposure where every private moment can become public,
Hmm.
what's the real cost? Or maybe what's the strategic benefit of that kind of unwavering public loyalty we see in some high-profile relationships?
It's a complex question.
It really is. Thanks for joining us for this deep dive.